What's the secret behind the amazing taste of New York City bagels? It's the water, right? Wrong! Over the next 3 minutes, I'm going to show you 3 secrets that NYC bagel shops use so you can make chewy, crispy, New York City grade bagels with a delicious flavor at home. To start, we're going to heat 565 grams of filtered water to 90 degrees Fahrenheit and add in 3.2 grams of dry active yeast, or 3/4 of a teaspoon. Want to mix that very thoroughly before adding 1,000 grams of bread flour and our first secret ingredient, which is diastatic malt powder. You can get this on Amazon, the yeast love it, and we want to add 11 grams to our bread flour. Next, we're going to add 21 grams of sea salt and grab a spoon and just start to mix our dough together until a shaggy dough forms, kind of like what we're seeing right here. Dump that out onto your cutting board and just start to lightly press it together and knead it a little bit. It's going to be really messy at this stage, and that's totally fine, but you'll find as you're kneading it, the dough is going to start to come together, and eventually you get into a rhythm where you are kneading with alternate hands following the technique I am using here. You want to knead this dough for 10 complete minutes. That's another secret to killer bagel dough. You'll know it's ready when it starts to look really uniform and elastic, and your fingers make these nice dents in the dough. Then you want to ball it up, place it in a container, cover it, and let it rise for an hour and 15 minutes. Now it's time to form our bagels. We're going to cut the dough in half and then into quarters, and then each quarter is going to become 3 bagels that are roughly 130 grams each. Then we're going to roll out each ball into an 8 to 10 inch sort of dough tube with tapered ends on the top and bottom. Then we're going to wrap that into a ring, and I slowed the video down to show you this. Connect the tapered ends together into a seam. Place that seam side down and roll front to back and a little bit side to side. And that is how you roll, in a traditional style, a classic New York City bagel. Now place all 12 bagels on oiled parchment paper on a baking sheet. Cover and let rest for about an hour and 15 minutes as they proof a little bit more. Then we're placing these in the fridge and letting them cold ferment for 24 hours, so we'll see you tomorrow morning. New York City bagel secret number 2 is the boiling water. So to make that, we're going to combine 30 grams of barley malt syrup and 30 grams of dark molasses. That goes into a cast iron pot with a tablespoon of salt and about a gallon of filtered water. Get that up to a ripping boil. Then we're going to take our bagels out of the fridge and place them directly into the boiling water, boiling on each side for about 30 seconds and flipping in between. They should be floating if you did everything right. While they're still hot and wet, put on your topping of choice. I like everything bagels myself, and then put them directly on your bagel steel at 450 degrees for 20 minutes. And there it is, a crispy, sweet, malty exterior and a soft, chewy interior. The last secret to New York City bagels is simply turnover. The bagels are always made fresh and hot, so make sure to eat these ASAP.